All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Citizens of YouTube, it's Pastor Dow. I was just sitting here looking at the news, and I'm watching the Europeans of this country, the Caucasian people, vandalize American culture and American heritage. Now, mind you, the voice and the sentiments would definitely come out loaded for bear if it was melanated people destroying and defacing the racist culture and heritage of the United States of America. And I think the problem today is not so much as what they call vandalizing and destroying the property here in the United States of America. I think that there has been a small minority who has been the ruling elite in the United States of America, and they have had their way for far too long. And I think that the majority of the Americans are now sick and tired of what the hell is going on in this country with free market capitalism. They're watching their civil liberties being eroded. They're watching the militarization of the police force and having all the backing of just a few truthfully racist people. We're watching racist cops being fired all over the place. And of course, everybody's starting to wake up now. And it's sad to say that George Floyd's murder on the streets of America has really said enough is enough. America itself has said enough is enough. They're sick and tired of the racism, and I'm actually proud to say that I'm watching both black and whites, Hispanics, people of different ethnic backgrounds join together in protest of this racist, communist system we have here in America. And no matter how much that people try to dress it up, no matter how much they try to make light of it and act like that is not a problem, the people footprint is saying more than enough. The lawmakers have no choice but to make laws and change. They can continue to keep saying it's gone far enough, but until the people say it's gone far enough, that's when it's gone far enough, because whether you're the president of the United States of America, a senator, whether you're in the House of Representatives, whether you're a governor or a mayor or a police officer, the one thing every single one of you have all forgotten is that you are our public servants. You serve us. And then whenever you don't serve us the way that we think that you should be doing it, I think that this protest is legit. Now, I resent the fact, and I hate the fact that I continue to keep saying peacefully, people keep saying peacefully protest, peacefully protest. What the hell has peacefully protest ever resolved or ever solved in this country? It has never resolved or solved anything. I mean, when America was birthed and they was actually rebelling against the crown, did they peacefully protest in order to affect change and to make change happen? Oh no, we went to war. That's what we did. We went to flat out war. So to tell the people to not tear up businesses, to stop tearing up, listen to this, why are they tearing up stuff in their communities? First of all, my people don't own nothing in these communities. They don't own any businesses. So we're not tearing up anything that is ours. And they can no longer say that it's just the black people that's tearing it up. The white people are leading the charge in tearing up and disfacing, disfiguring, pulling down Confederate statues. They're the ones who are making the move, because it's obvious that not only the people here in America, but all over the world, they see that colonialism, white supremacy, and racism has been ruling far too long. And people are just not going to continue to keep sticking their head in the sand and act like that there ain't nothing to this. There's nothing going on. There is something to this. And the voice of the majority of the people in America is now being heard. And then also, you know what else it does? It reveals to us, and we're watching the hearts of a lot of people be revealed in this. We're watching a lot of people who you never ever would thought ever to be racist. We're watching their hearts being revealed through posts, comments, and then I just got finished on Facebook dealing with someone who decided to come over and post the Irish history. Now, if the Irish has been enslaved and all that other stuff, I can tell you a lot of people been enslaved. There's never, ever, ever been a plight like the transatlantic slave trade and the slavery that was done here in America to the people in the history of mankind. I know about all these other slaveries. I do. And I'm not interested in them. I'm only interested in what has happened to my people over here on this soil and this land, and what continues to still keep happening. And I think it's time. And I think that if these politicians and everybody don't get their head out their 4 point of contact, real change is getting ready to come anyway. And a lot of these people are going to get out of office. But real change is happening, and it's not going to stop until they happen. Now, in the NBA, you kind of like to be on the side of Kyrie Irving, because he's like, why even worry about playing the basketball season? Why? I mean, we have an opportunity sitting right here in front of us to affect some real change, and y'all want to go play basketball. Well, LeBron James has a different sentiment because his time is coming to an end, and he's more interested in an opportunity to win championships and build a legacy as opposed to affect change. Now, does he care about what's going on? Sure he does. A lot of people care about what's going on. But I can tell you right now that when you have two professionals like that on opposite ends of the spectrum, you can see clearly where one person's heart is, and you can also see clear where the other person's heart is. Anyway, hope I said something to stimulate thought. I want y'all to be encouraged, okay? All right, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope that everybody's learning something out of this. And I hope that you all are being productive, and that whatever you do, operate in love.